Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Santa Cruz County. My name is Reverend Terra Collier-Young, and I am delighted to be the affiliated community minister with this congregation. I want to start our time together sharing a prophetic quote by Reverend Kevin Mann. He is an affiliated community minister with the First Unitarian Church in Oakland. And he is a beloved colleague of mine, and we are both alums of the Star King School for the Ministry. Our Unitarian Universalist faith is rooted in the values of justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, interdependence, and generosity, with love at the center. Now is a time to deepen the bonds of connection that this moment demands. Let go of everything that is holding us back, to reach out, to be vulnerable, to try something new, to build an authentic community that will deepen our anti-racist and anti-fascist commitment, like our collective future depends on it, because it does. Last Sunday, I attended Rev Kevin's service here at the fellowship, and I was so inspired by what he had to offer that, with his permission, I will be using some of the text for our Cafe Conversation Salon this morning. By doing so, we can more deeply engage with his message, one that is greatly influenced by Adrienne Marie Brown, writer, activist, and facilitator, and she is the author of Emergent Strategy, a concept we will engage later in the service. What we expect and believe shapes what happens in our lives. By adjusting our mindset, we can create a life grounded in hope, peace, and joy. This insight was shared by Ernest Holmes. He is the founder of Center for Spiritual Living, a tradition that, similar to Unitarian Universalism, emphasizes a loving spirit in everyone and everything. A spirit essence that instills humanity with the power of thought to create our own and our collective realities, so that we may manifest a world of peace, abundance, and justice. Being hopeful during excruciating times is quite a spiritual practice. And I want to emphasize that by doing so is not spiritual bypass. It is a term that means that we put on our rose-tinted glasses and we avoid difficult circumstances, realities, and conversations. Being hopeful doesn't mean we just say la-di-da, ignore the heartache and the hardship, and go on within and around the world. What it does mean is that it allows us to be amid the heartache and the hardship and look for opportunities where we can see the silver lining and promote it. One might find them in great capacity to heal what is broken and to uplift what is downtrodden. Toward this, let's have a look at the concept of emergent strategy as offered by Adrienne Marie Brown. Emergent strategy can be defined as a framework for building patterns and systems of change through small, interconnected interactions. It emphasizes adaptability, resilience, and approaches that decentralize the paradigm and behaviors that promote and benefit from injustice. At its core, It is a way of navigating change by fostering collaboration and trust. Emergent strategies are like a correlation and a synthesis of shared vision, a lens through which we can see what is happening and respond to it in a way that enhances what we want to happen, not giving all of our attention to what we don't want to happen. In its process of becoming, emergent strategies emphasize connections and authentic relationships, flexibility, trust, and careful listening. All of this and more is essential for us to co-create a culture that we want to live in, where all beings thrive. And this is a perfect example of our Unitarian Universalist religious tradition, just as what we are doing today when we come together to explore the vast, complicated, remarkable, beautiful, frustrating, and ever-curious experiences of human life on Earth. So I'm going to give you all the instructions first, and then you will be invited to group up in people of 5. And move your chairs around so that you're facing each other, perhaps knee to knee, so everybody can hear each other. If you are finding yourself that you're not in a group, come on up front here and I will be a part of finding a place for you to connect. Carolyn and I will pass out the prompts, and you're not obligated to stick to the prompt. Literally, they are suggestions, there are quotations, there are some questions to get the thoughts going, to tap into your wisdom, because I believe every person has an inherent wisdom that's just itching to get out and be shared. Blessed Spirit of life, all of which we are a small but significant part. When the future is uncertain, let us remind us that change is not linear. Transformation often comes quietly in the compost, in the chaos, in the unexpected spirals of growth. May we set down fear and have the courage to face the systems of harm, the strength to create practices of love and healing so that all may flourish. We are not separate from the earth, nor are we separate from each other. From the movements that pulse with liberation, we are kin in the web of life, interdependent, complex, and holy.